Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to transfer your Lego selfie image onto a good quality piece of paper. So the first thing you need to do is turn your picture over so you've got your picture face down on your table, and you need to take a B or a 2B pencil. If you look on the edge of your pencil, you can see it will say 2B, or if you have a B, that's even better because that one's even lighter. I'm going to use a 2B because I think most of you will have a 2B. If you hold your picture up to the window, you'll be able to sort of see your picture through your paper. So you want to just make a bit of a mark showing where the person is. This is going to save you a whole lot of pencil because otherwise you won't know where to colour in and you'll end up doing the whole page. So the idea is we hold our pencil on an angle, not straight up and down, because we want to use as much of the tip of the pencil as we can at once. And we're going to go back and forth over where our image is. Hold your pencil like this. It is much quicker than doing it like this. And use your whole arm, not your wrist. The reason you need to use a B or a 2B pencil is because if you use a 4B or a 6B pencil to transfer it, you're going to end up with really dark lines on your piece of paper, and it'll be very hard to erase them when you start to actually put some coloured pencil on. So you want to keep your lines pretty light. You're going to each receive a piece of illustration board. Illustration board is a nice thick piece of board. So it's not really bendy like normal paper. It's much thicker. It says Peterborough illustration board on the back. And there's lots of different finishes, so you can get smooth finish, rough finish. It doesn't matter what we're going to use, you're just going to use what you get given because it's your first ever time using it, and you probably won't really notice the difference when you're working on it anyway. It's quite a subtle difference. So you're going to take your piece of illustration board and you're going to place your picture on top of it with your pencil facing down. So your pencil should be touching the nice side of the illustration board. Then you need a piece of masking tape or maybe a piece of blue tack or something that you can secure your picture in place with. You need to make sure that you're avoiding, where possible, you want to avoid sticking your masking tape to the front of your page. So if you can, flip your picture over and wrap your masking tape around the back of it, just in case it was to rip your good quality paper. We don't want that happening. So we've stuck it down, and we're only going to stick it along the top. We're not going to stick it on the bottom because we want to be able to lift it up as we go and check what we're doing. So if you have a red pen, that's a really good idea to use that because you can see where you've drawn. Otherwise, just a pencil is fine. So you're going to start by just moving your pen or your pencil over all of the outlines. And what you're going to do after you've done all of the outlines, it doesn't matter what order you go in, you might do the whole person, you might just do the face and then go on to the shadows and highlights. But what you want to do, so I've done the outlines of the face, do the eyes, going nice and slow, making sure your lines are exactly on the edge. The next step you're going to do is your shadows and highlights. The reason we do this is because we're almost creating ourselves a bit of a colour by numbers without the numbers, and it's for shading instead of colours. So you can see my lines are already going through. Now I'm going to say, okay, there's a highlight here. I can see a shadow here, and that's a darker one, but then I can see a lighter shadow sort of running through here. So I'm actually marking out where I see a change in tone, because when I colour that in with my pencil, I'm going to want to be able to see where to put my light and dark pencil marks. So this might take you a whole lesson to do. That's okay if it does. You need to be working nice and slow and making sure you're getting the best result possible. So I'll leave you guys to do everything. Can you please be lifting your paper and checking as you go to make sure that you're transferring absolutely everything. If you want me to check, send me a photo of your transfer and your actual picture, and I can try and compare, or you might send me a video where you keep doing this so that I can have a look at where you've transferred and where you might have missed, or get maybe a friend or mum or dad or a brother or sister or someone to check it for you and get them to add in any highlights or shadows or outlines that you might have missed. Once you've transferred it, you can unsticky tape it from the top, being very careful not to rip it, because you'll then need your picture next to you so that you can look at it when you're doing your coloured pencil. When you have it next to you, you might put a piece of blank paper that you sticky tape to the back of it, because otherwise this pencil is going to get all over your table or your desk, and that will make quite a mess. So just put something behind this when you're done transferring to cover up that pencil, or just print off another picture if you can. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck.